What's up, Phoenixes? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to stop your food addiction. I know it's super overwhelming, it's confusing, and I know you're constantly trying to Google this thing and figure it out. So I'm gonna show you step by step how to finally end the battle with food right away. And be sure you stay to the end of this video. I have this pretty cool ninja strategy that I used constantly when I was overcoming my battle with food. And I'm gonna show you exactly why it works and exactly how to use it. So if you're on this channel because you truly do wanna end the battle you have with food in your body, please hit the subscribe button and tap the bell. I release videos for you guys every single Thursday, videos to truly help you finally end the diet binge madness. Finally stop hating your body and live the life that you want. And so I'm Samantha, I'm the founder of Hungry for Happiness, and I've helped hundreds of thousands of women and men around the world fundamentally end the battle they have with food, and I wanna do just that thing for you. All right, so let's dive into it. So first things first, it's an emotional issue. So if you think that you have a food issue, throw that crap out the window. There's no such thing as a food issue. It's not about the food. It never has been about the food. The reason you're using food as a drug is because there's an emotional issue. So there's a pain in your body, whether it's anxiety, tension, overwhelm, stress, whatever the feeling, whatever the sensation is, and what you've decided is, I can't handle this, I don't wanna feel this sucks, this is uncomfortable, I don't want this, and the thing that you know best to get rid of that pain temporarily is food. Food, if you really think about it, is the most common drug we have. It's socially acceptable and it's readily available. You can get it literally anywhere. And it's one of those things where your family's not really gonna worry about it so much because it's just food. But it is an addiction. It is an addiction if you treat it that way. If you're depending on food, if you're depending on anything to feel a certain way, that's being dependent on something. And what we have to fundamentally understand is it's not about the food at all. It's an emotional issue. And so really what it's about is not wanting to feel the pain that's in your body. And so I just want you to think about that for a second and understand that, like, okay, let's take food off the equation because it's not that. It's a resistance to feeling emotional pain. And here's the thing about that. Our body does not have a language. Our body doesn't speak to us, right? We are the ones that have to listen to our body, listen to the sensations it's giving us, and then do what our body is telling us to do. And so that pain, that anxiety, all that is an indication that there's something in your body that needs to be looked at. There's something in your body that needs to be healed. And so if you ignore that, if you push it away, if you think it doesn't matter, whatever the situation is, you're going to keep repeating that time and time again. So if you've been stuck in this cycle for years and years and years, I promise you, we need to understand what the fear is in feeling the pain. And so that's what I want you to do right now. Just take a second in the comments below. Let me know, what is that fundamental fear? What are you truly afraid of? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Let me know in the comments below. So what you're really looking for is a state change. So when we use food as a drug, what our body is actually wanting is a state change. It's like, oh, I don't like this feeling, I don't like what's going on. Boom, let me eat some food and quickly change the state. Now the problem with that, of course, is number one, it only lasts a couple hours, and then you feel shameful and you feel guilty, and the long-term effect of that, of course, is weight gain, and then we shame our bodies and we're back in that cycle. So what we have to understand is we can break that cycle right away if we realize, okay, I feel pain in my body and I need a state change, and that means feeling the pain. That means not doing anything. That means not distracting yourselves with food or drugs or social media or any of that crap. It's really about being with your body, being in the pain. And I know that's so counterproductive to anything that you may have learned previously, because we live in a culture where we're so pain adverse. We constantly want to push pain away and numb it and distract it and pretend it's not there and all this kind of crap. But what we have to understand is, like, when we can actually feel it, that is how we overcome it. And so really it's about changing your state. And so how can we do that? We can do that through movement. What if you were to just move your body, feel the pain while you're moving your body? Because all that is it's energy in your body that needs to be circulated through your body. And when it's stuck in your body and you're not willing to do anything about it, you're just gonna put substances over top of it, but it doesn't heal it, it keeps it there. And so ask yourself, what can I do for a state change? Movement, breath, whatever it is, while still feeling the pain while you do that. And so let's get really clear about something. Your power is actually in your pain, right? So we have to feel in order to heal. We can't think our way out of food addiction. We can't obsess our way out of food addiction. We definitely can't diet our way out of food addiction. I've tried that. You've probably tried that. It doesn't work. We really need to feel our way out of it. And so understanding that your body is communicating to you through pain. And so feel it, understand it. What's it all about? What is it trying to teach you? Right? So I live my life by this mantra of everything is happening for me in perfect timing. Meaning if I feel pain in my body, if I feel anxious, if I feel overwhelmed, that's an indication that I get to be curious about what my body is communicating to me, because again, our body doesn't speak English, so we have to listen, we have to get into our bodies, and we fundamentally have to feel in order to heal. And one little trick I want you to do right now, and you can literally do this right now as you listen to this video, is accept where you're at. We cannot be in denial. Just be real with yourself. If you have a food addiction, admit that to yourself, own that. It's not until we're totally honest with where we're at that we can transform. Transformation needs acceptance. We have to fully accept where we're at first before we can change. And so get real with your situation. How often do you use food as a drug? And don't judge yourself for it. Just observe what's going on. When we can do that, then we can go, okay, this is where I'm at, and this is where I wanna go. I wanna get to a place where I only use food for health and hunger. I wanna get to a place where I no longer feel anxious around food. Anything is possible, but you have to get clear on exactly where you're at and exactly where you wanna go. So as I promised, in a minute here, I'm gonna show you the little ninja trick that I use to overcome my addiction to food. But before I do that, if you are so wanting to end the battle with food in your body, which I'm sure you are because that's why you're here, I have a totally free 5-day food freedom challenge where I'm gonna walk you through step by step and show you exactly how to end the battle with food in your body. There's meditations, there's affirmations, there's hundreds of other people doing it with you. So click the link below in the description of this video and you can join the rest of the tribe. Okay, so what was my ninja trick that I used when I was overcoming my battle with food? As I mentioned previously, the breath, but more importantly, it's called fire breathing, where you breathe out through your mouth. So you suck your belly in and you breathe out through your mouth, and that in and of itself creates a state change. I just did 3 breaths there, and I want you to do that as you're watching this video and just notice what happens in your body. I want you to write in the comments below what is the difference in your body. Do you feel lighter? You may feel a little bit lightheaded, whatever it is. I wanna know if that created a state change for you. So next time you're at the verge of like wanting to use food as a drug, just use that little breathing exercise, and I promise you that's going to derail your addiction to food. All right, Phoenixes, that's everything for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, write me a comment, tell me all the things. I so appreciate you being here. Down in the comments, ask me questions. I answer every single comment that you guys write. So ask me questions. I'm here for you. I'm here to support you. My intention is to create a community and a tribe around this issue because I know it can be full of shame and full of guilt, and it doesn't have to be that way. So I'm here to support you, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye for now.